Hey everyone, so this is Harsh, and in this video we are going to talk about how you can basically save thousands of dollars on hosting, where you're hosting your websites or any sort of instance that you're hosting on a platform. You can basically save a ton lots of money on that if you just do this one thing that I'm going to show you in this particular video. So if you guys are excited, let's get this video started without wasting any more time, right? So basically, as you can see now in your screen that this is the platform which we are going to use. And from now onwards, you can basically use this platform to host anything that you want. Let's say, for example, if you want to host anything, let's say if you want to host, let's say hundreds of websites on your on this particular server, you can do that very easily. So this is the contabo.com, which is a based VPS platform. So far, I have used, right? So basically I have used multiple VPS platforms such as hosting or DigitalOcean. But again, in terms of pricing, this is one of the best platform out there on, in the market. And why? Because as you can see, the pricing tier, their pricing starts from 4.56, which means almost $5 a month, and that can goes up to $7 a month, which is Cloud VPS 20. And let's say if you want a dedicated servers, you can then it is starting from $140. Again, in this case, in our scenario, which we don't need dedicated server, we can basically use any one of them. Again, my favorite one is this one, Cloud VPS 20, which is more than enough to run multiple applications on the VPS, right? And again, basically to actually do that, the first step is to basically go to VPS, go to this Cloud VPS, click on that. And once you clicked on that, basically you need to select this one, Cloud VPS 20, which is one of the best option out there from the entire pricing tier. And here again, basically you can, okay, so I already have an account. I already have a VPS installed, but again, let me show you how we can do that. So again, over here, you can basically choose any sort of a region that you want. Again, let's say if you are in India, you can choose Asia, India, for the best latency, but again that will cost you $3.99 extra. Okay, so keep that in mind. But again, let's say even if you choose this free one, European Union, this is still a really good option without paying any extra dollar on that, right? So again, keep that one, European Union. But again, it's up to you. If you want to choose any one of this, you can do that. Storage type, keep this 200 GB SSD. Again, you can choose any one of them, right? Let's say this is right now the best option, as I can see. Again, when I purchased, this option is not there. So again, if you are lucky enough, you can get this sort of option where you can get 200 GB extra SSD without any additional cost, right? But again, if there's any additional cost, keep this one selected, 200 GB SSD. And here always select Ubuntu for the OS. And here now this is something where this is something very optional. If you want to add, you can. If you don't, it's not mandatory, right? So but again, this is always good to have if you want to have automated backup of all of your servers, instances, or the applications data that you truly care about. If you truly care about it, always add this. This will only cost you extra $2.38 a month or euro per month, right? Again, yeah, so basically that's that. And again, all of this, don't touch all of that. And after that, you basically need to set up the password and remember this password, because we are going to use this password later on. So once you're done with that, click on next and then pay for it. And once you have done the payment, you will see the screen like this. Right now, again, here your VPS has been already set up, and you just need to click on that, and you will see all the information about your VPS and all. Now the next thing, again, now we need to actually self-host the Coolify, where we'll be going to basically host all of our applications that we needed, right? And the Coolify will look something like this. But again, for that we need actually another SSH client, a remote desk client remote service, where you can basically through the IP address you can basically pull the entire server onto that, and then you can basically run the terminal or the command internally, and then you can basically install anything that you want, right? So basically just click on this terminus. And if you are using, let's say for example, Mac OS or Windows or Linux, accordingly download this one and create your account. And once you are done with that, it will look something like it. And I already have pulled multiple servers to that. But again, let's say if you want to create a new host, you can just click on this new host, and you need IP address for that. And you can get that IP address from here, copy that, and paste it over here, right? And over here, you basically need to click on this connect. Okay. So once you connect that, basically you need to give the username, and yeah, so username is always root, and password will and then here you need to basically enter your password that you have set up during purchasing the VPS, right? Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, so it is connected. And now what you need to do is basically, now the next thing that you need to do is basically adding the Coolify to this particular VPS. And how to do that? So just go to Coolify.com and Coolify self-host. Yeah, and over here Coolify installation, go to this Coolify installation documentation, and over here you just need to copy this command and paste it over here. And once you have, because I'm not going to do that because I already have hosted Coolify on my VPS, but again, once you paste that command and click enter, it will basically start pulling all the Coolify images from the server. And once it is done with the installation and pulling images, then your Coolify will basically finish installing in your VPS, right? And once that is done, basically you basically just need to come to this Coolify. It will basically give you the, let me show you that. Actually, the Coolify has been installed. It will basically give you the location, the localhost URL. You basically just need to open that URL, and then you can save that URL as well. Basically, this is the URL that kind of IP address that it will give you, and then you just need to open that in the browser. And you basically have to sign up with the Coolify. And once that process finished, you will see the dashboard screen over here, right? Now over here, go to this projects, add one project. Here I'm going to add a test project, right? Continue. And over here, basically, this is the environment. Click on that. And over here, you can basically add a new resource. Now, in this, you can basically pull any public repository from the GitHub, GitLab. Even you can pull the private repository with the deployment key. And apart from that, you can basically host any open source services to the Coolify, right? So, for example, if you want to host N8N, you can do that as well through this, right? I have already hosted the N8N instance. As you can see, this is my N8N instance that I have hosted on the Coolify. Basically, let's say, for example, if you want to host WordPress, you can do that as well. WordPress without database, WordPress with MySQL, and all of that. Let's say if you want to host a WordPress deployment tool, right? You can do that. If you want to host a Supabase, you can do that as well. Let's say if you want to host any sort of a LLM. So for that, you can type Ulama. Yeah. So basically, let me show you some of the projects. So basically, this is the Ulama that I have installed. This is the N8N self-hosted instance that I have basically installed on the Coolify. This is the call scheduling app, which is scale.com, which can basically save you a ton lots of money on scheduling tools like Calendly and all, right? Again, you can self-host the cal.com and then you can use it completely for free. You can again save money on N8N. You can again save money on a lot of type of LLMs like OpenAI or Claude by just using this Ulama self-hosted version in the Coolify. And again, you can't even imagine how many things you can basically host that can basically save you more than $1,000 every month or year, right? Depending on your usage. So basically, this is the way you can self-host anything using a VPS. Again, of course, you have to pay a monthly fee for that, but still, this is nothing compared to you are paying to those hosting providers, right? This is nothing compared to that. So if you like this video, and if you found this video really helpful, like this video, share this video with anyone who actually are spending lots of money on hosting platforms, right? And as always, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.